it's beautiful, man. It's a good thing. So we talked about who you are. We've talked about how you got here. Well, let's wrap up with 3 quick questions and we're done. All right. First question is this. This podcast is going to be going out. People will be curious to see, who is Dr. Roosevelt, the unstoppable Dr. Roosevelt Nivens. You're like we talked about, Dr. Randall. You're leaving some big shoes. You're filling some big shoes.
Yeah.
He's leaving big shoes for you to fill. There you go. You have one of the fastest growing districts
in the nation.
That you're inheriting. It's a lot of teachers, a lot of people who do this job as their livelihood. If you could give a message to any teacher, anybody watching this right now who is a member of the LCISD family, a paid teacher, custodian, principal, what message would you give to them right now?
Our number one purpose is our kids.
Okay.
That's why we exist. As long as you're taking care of kids, we are good. I promise. But remember now, I was that kid that needed it. And so there is a kid in our district, several in our district, whose lives really literally depend on the teacher in that classroom and the principal in that building. That's the magnitude of the responsibility that we have. And I need people to understand that and feel that. Because this isn't just a 9 to 5 and you get your check. We get paid twice a month here, which is good. I didn't even know that. But if you're dependent on that, and as soon as the bell rings you out the door, you this is not your calling. I need people that this is their calling. Because if it's your calling, you all in. And then when Johnny needs you or Sarah needs you, you're gonna be there for them. And then they'll end up being like a Roosevelt Nivens, a junior, right? Who easily, man, could have been, I don't know where I'll be.
And God will never know.
I don't know where I'll be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank God will never know.
And I was in a household with 2 loving parents. And that's the power of a teacher. So I need teachers to understand how powerful they are, how important they are in the lives of young people. And to pay attention to that. And don't let anything be too small that you ignore, because I'll never forget. I know we got to go now.
No,
but
go ahead. I'm not going to kick the superintendent off my podcast right now.
Where's your podcast?
Hey.
One thing you got to understand is to respect authority too, right? So I never forget though, man, I was an AP and I was walking into the building from bus duty.
All right.
And I saw a young lady on the steps, young white lady on the steps, just not crying, just looking like she was having a bad day. And school had just started. And so I walked by her and my spirit just nudged me and said, she needs some help. So I had a decision to make. Get in here and get to the cafeteria and make sure, we're not fighting in the cafeteria or, see what this young lady needs. And so I just said, you all right? No, I'm good. I said, you don't look good. You straight? She said, I'm all right. I said, well, come with me. This is illegal. So don't do this. I put her in my office and I prayed for her.
Okay.
I prayed for her. And that was it. Saw her, rest of the school year, it was fine. And so, man, now years later, I'm a principal. I was an AP then, I'm a principal in the same district. I win this award for the National PTA, back then it was PTA, Parent Teacher Association, Principal of the Year. We're in this restaurant. She is a server in this restaurant.
Okay.
She sees me, drops her tray, hugs me, and says, me praying, she was considering committing suicide that day. Me praying for her led her to relationship. And that saved her life. I will never forget that, man.
One of my good friends, Dr. Salome Thomas L., he's written a few books. One of his books is called The Immortality of Influence. And I've always loved that title because it really speaks to the nature of the impact that we can have on these kids.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
All right, so let's.
It's serious, man. I need people to take it serious, man. What we do is serious business.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take it personal.
Oh yeah, okay, good. So
I'll take it personal.
Guys, thank you so much for watching, and for the full interview and more, subscribe to Hype2Teach on YouTube. And be sure to visit Hype2Teach.com, your home for independent, teacher-led articles.